On point. On point.
Nice, Abi. Again, let's do it again.
On point. On point. God damn it. On point. Yeah, man. On point.
No, personally, I hate that thing. I feel like even if you're, online, you should be able to post something without people, inquiring like, well, what is that? What are you doing? Whatever.
So what's the essence of putting it out there?
You can just put it out there.
Why? For what?
What do you mean for what?
Because
I put it out there.
Or if you're already putting something out there for people to see.
What are you mixing that with? Is that water?
Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. The water was still inside.
Oh, because I was like,
No.
You did hide that.
He's turning.
You did hide that.
Yes, now.
Why did you hide that?
I will drop it there anyway.
You look like
Turning water into.
Wow!
It doesn't take alcohol. It doesn't take alcohol.
But like what Emmanuel said, you don't have to explain yourself. Why?
Of course, you have
Because
to explain yourself.
people on the internet, a lot of dickheads are out there. No, we have to be honest. They want you to always constantly think of each and every angle. That's impossible. You'll be like, I don't.
Consider everyone.
Yeah, you just be like, I will stop drinking orange juice. People will be like, so that means you're saying that you hate orange juice.
Yeah. No, even worse. I love apple juice. Nah, bro. That means you hate
What is that? So you can make certain statements and we don't without constantly explaining yourself because it's impossible.
Yeah.
Because you'll just be rambling. Because I have been in the firing line.
guys. Hennessy is our new sponsor. Sorry.
Because I've been in the firing line while somebody will make a statement and obviously I will add my 2 cents to it and then people will just be going off. Like, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Blah, blah. All kinds of nonsense. Just like at a certain point, people will get so aggressive. They'll be like, they're coming for you, like personally, like, oh yeah, I need it.
Right.
Because I'm thinking that we're just conversing.
Yeah.
So where would it stop? You cannot fight.
So I wasn't really thinking that would like posting
You see,
about
because
apple
you
juice or
didn't
what's
what?
that. Because
It doesn't
what,
happen.
what I was saying is that okay, if you post something about a point like okay, you believe this thing is like this, is like this, and someone comes to okay, I don't really understand what you're trying to say. Can you elaborate? That was why I was saying you sometimes if you post something then you have to elaborate. Like you post something about your maybe Black Lives Matter thing or another thing, and someone saw the post and I was like, okay, this is interesting. Or maybe one of your friends that was saying, okay, I want to be educated, or you want to educate people, and they saw those things. Now, okay, guy, tell me this thing. It doesn't. Your explanation sometimes doesn't have to be against what people say. Or some people, they're not always coming to attack you or to come against what you post.
Yeah.
They want to gain knowledge about what you post. So at this point, you have to explain yourself. So that's why I'm trying to say, like, okay, if you put something out there, you should be able to at least try and manifest.
And expect that someone wants to interact with you once you drop something out.
So you're trying to say that anytime you post something, anytime, you're not allowed to expect privacy. Like,
No, I expect people to interact.
If you make it public, I don't think so.
So that's what I'm saying.
For me personally, okay, two things. The things that I post, I always expect a reaction. I always write in the manner that you always have to ask me what's going on. And I explain
that's you. That's you.
But I explain it to you in the DMs. Like, let's say, for instance, somebody that I know, holy, and then all of a sudden she'll post something about Kama Sutra. I'm like, me, I would like that, and then we have to talk. So why are you posting this? What's the basis of you doing that?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, like, if you make something public, you always have to bear in mind that people will definitely respond to it, and it's okay. But you don't overly have to explain yourself because it's impossible.
Yeah, now I get that. For example, like if someone goes out, that's what I'm saying. That some that's so harmless. Like you go out for I don't know. For an event or whatever, and you post it, and someone sees it, it's like, oh, I like the ambiance, the whole aesthetic is nice. Where is that? That's like, okay, I get it, But if you're posting like a quote from another page and it's kind of funny also, and maybe I don't know, it goes in one kind of direction, and someone is like, yeah, why are you posting this? Is this what you're going through, whatever? It's like, relax, you know.
But at the same time, it's like you don't know anybody's explanation.
Definitely, that's what I'm asking.
You can just
Of course, you don't want anybody with explanation.
if you want to, you can, but people will just take you for what they want to take you. It is what it is.
And it was what it was.
But I'm still not done. I want to ask a question. If you don't imply on explaining yourself, then why post it in the first place? Why not just keep it to yourself? Like, okay,
For example,
this is for me, for my privacy. I'm living it for myself.
But you know, like for example, if you're starting a business and you just want to, get a little awareness already, you can post whatever you know of your business, and if people ask, it's like,
That's business.
Yeah,
but
just
it's
wait
not
and
a
see.
meme.
Okay, yeah.
But
No. Okay, with the meme, I get it. But like now, let's shift it to like business now.
Business is another thing entirely.
So then with the meme, you also don't have to explain it, because if you post it, you post it. If you find it entertaining, you laugh about it. That's it.
For people to laugh about it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I find it funny, I'm gonna post it.
No, I still think you post it. If you post something, just expect someone commenting on it or writing something about it.
Yeah, put a laughing emoji.
I
get out.
That is where I agree with you. Sometimes it's just an emoji and over. We don't need to talk about. There's some things we don't need to discuss. I just posted it like, okay, I find it entertaining. That's it. But still, I always feel that you must expect someone commenting on what you said.
No, I get it. No, but in main effect, it's nice, that Instagram has like, okay, only for close friends, etc., to have like a certain level of privacy. So yeah.
One.
I agree. I concur. Nice.
So my argue was ginger now.
You ginger.
What do you guys feel about online philanthropy? Like showing that, okay, I'm out here, I'm helping and stuff like that.
It's okay. I think on both bases okay, but I don't like the people that are, like, due to this whole protesting thing, a lot of idiots, I would say, they're out there spouting like your silence is
It's violent.
no,
Violence.
your silence is violence, or your silence is kind of like you're advocating for the people that are not speaking up now, because there are a lot of people that have been doing the work already. So for them, it's like, I don't want to talk about anything anymore, because the one thing that's very, very easy is to protest. People don't realize it. It's very easy to protest. But if I ask you now, put your money. Me, I'm always, when it comes to like me, I like the notion of put your money where your mouth is. And if I'm talking to you, I'm like, okay, let's put money together. You're now backtracking. Because we human, we like to do the easy work. It's easy to go out there and shout. Because we're dancing, we're jollificating. I'm not disrespecting anybody that's doing it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, don't denounce people that are quiet, because they're not quiet. Their actions speak louder, but they don't need to, maybe they're not able to voice their opinions.
They're doing what
Or
they
they're not
have
as
to.
articulate as we are. So they don't know how to properly, because like even Air said like he didn't know what to write. Doesn't mean that he's silent. He just didn't know what to write about this whole George Floyd thing. But you are doing your due diligence, helping people in and out there, doing your thing, supporting black businesses and whatnot, So that's what I just don't like about like. But I also get like people also want to promote philanthropy work.
I hate that.
No, I don't hate it because
I hate it.
because
Some of them,
your
they
work.
do too much. They do too much.
You cannot say that, because if I am showcasing that I want to be a kind person, it will also like affect you to also do the same thing. Because if you only show me one side of your life, I might only see that one side of you who you are. But now you're showcasing something different, like, okay, this is actually what I really do. So you'll be like, oh, I only thought that you're an idiot. But now I'm saying like, oh, this is actually what you do. So, now you are gaining more sympathy. So there are two sides to it. But I personally am not like, okay.
Because the reason why I hate it, I hate the ones that, or I hate when they go to the certain whatever places and they'll be showing like, yeah, I'm giving. I hate that. That's the one I hate. You don't have to like be loud with it.
But it's kind of like a Christian thing to do, to proclaim good news.
Huh?
Yeah, you are proclaiming good news and you're promoting. No, seriously, you want to go out there and do good deeds and make sure that people are seeing what you're doing.
No, I get what you're saying, but you can't give me an example.
For what?
For that.
Why? To proclaim good news?
No,
Jesus
give me an
did it
example. No, now, presently.
What did Jesus do?
Yeah, because we always see it as a kind of like a marketing.
Jesus was being show off.
No.
Jesus never did show off.
Never did show. That
Jesus never went anywhere and was talking about his deeds.
He wasn't talking about his action.
So it is people that spoke about all he has done. It didn't say, the songwriter never said,
The right
everywhere he went, he was talking that he did good.
No.
But everywhere he went,
I'm not talking about
he was
this.
doing good.
I wasn't talking about what he was saying. I was talking about what he was doing.
It wasn't a show off.
Like,
If you give me money, this
Yeah.
money. If you give me money, right, and it happened to be recorded, is that a show off?
no, that's not a show off.
If you help a lady out there, is that a show off?
That's not a show off.
And it happened, someone happened to see it. That's not a show off.
The way
But it was.
the way the whole thing was.
Anyway, Sha, your issue that you have with Jesus, you should sort it out very soon.
I'm gonna give you his number. Call him.
Imagine.
Let's leave Jesus. Please talk, my one. Leave Jesus.
It's like you want to enter that topic as well.
No. Let's not go there.
About Jesus.
They don't want me to talk.
About Jesus.
Bros G.
But yeah, so that's what it is. I think that it's okay to promote it. It's just to each his own. Me, I don't like that people are randomly going out there and giving people money. That's if they want to do it. I don't care about it, but I understand the effect that it has on other people just to do good as well.
Yeah, I think if you're doing good, the question is, with this putting it out there or on social media, is what is the intention? Is your intention, sorry?
Attention.
It's not everyone. Some people do it to show that good things still happen out here. Some people do it to motivate and stir the awareness that there are people out there suffering. But some people also do it just to document it. Mm-hmm. Not because I really need you to praise me for my deeds. No, but I just want it to be documented. Because nowadays people talk so much shit. Mm-hmm. So if I do things, would I want it to be out there that way? No, I don't really need it to be out there. Because I've done things. Why?
Yeah, because you don't need the attention.
Yes and no. If I don't do it, it's just because of my person. I actually find pleasure in doing good, not because of the reward that I get out of it, but because I genuinely enjoy seeing people happy. No. Sorry?
It's make you feel good. You feel good when you do
I have to be careful in saying yes, because I'm not really doing it because, there is somewhere that you have this satisfaction. Let me be honest. There is this satisfaction, but actually I don't do it because I want to do it for people to see or for me to feel better about myself. Because then your doing good was not really about doing good. Mm-hmm. Because you were doing it to feel better about yourself or about certain things. It's like you stealing money.
It's not feel better about yourself. It's not. There's sometimes. For example, if you send money to people in Africa, you feel like, oh, okay, I feel good.
I don't feel good by sending anybody money.
Not like, okay, there is someone stated their problem and you help them out.
You're able to solve it.
Yeah, and you will be glad, like, okay, I could do this thing for this person.
That is genuine. That is cool.
Exactly.
But not because you want to glorify yourself and feel that I am up there. Mm. That is what I actually don't appreciate. But if you do it, maybe to document it, or it happens to have been recorded. Now, mind you, some people that do... Okay, now, you guys, do you remember we're having a conversation and I mentioned, or was it somewhere else? A guy that was going around giving people money in my state, like in the rural areas. The reason why I appreciated it is that I realized how much 12 euros means to some people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I was, one of the days I looked at it and I was like, damn, let me send like 1,000, not to my family, not because I want my family to have the money, to someone like him, and tell him the village I want him to distribute the money. Now, is it because I wanted to feel good about myself? No.
Your name is not like really.
It's not really about my name, but it's because I realized we are so privileged with certain things over here that we forget that there are people out there that 12 euros, which is about 5,000 naira, can be, am I right? Yeah, about 12,000, 5,000 naira is so meaningful to them. So if he does a video and refers to, Vienna's first son, someone will feel that might think that I am really trying to do it for, it's just for PR.
Cloud chasing.
Yeah. But my intention is, no, I just want to make people be happy. And that person that is doing the video is just documenting it for me to know that really I went around to give these people this thing.
Exactly.
And you have those people that do it to feel good about yourself. Now, I have issues with that. Because if we want to really talk about doing good, was your philanthropy based on, I really want to do good to help others? Or am I doing good because I want to feel that this person needs me? So I make myself important.
That's my own stamp.
And that's where I'm like, okay, you did something good, but the intention of your good was kind of self-glorification. But if you do good without expecting anyone seeing you and it happens to have been seen and blah, 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 and blah, 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 that is genuine good. And I support it, whether it's online or not.
And that's my issue, because it's like, if you just want to help, then just help. Don't set up a camera team. Don't set up a, writing journalist to document everything. Just
No, I think it's okay to document it though.
For me, it is, I want someone to appreciate me, appreciate what I did. That is very important for me. It might sound pathetic, but
it's okay. That's you.
I want, but
That's why Prince and Pathetic starts with P.
You.
What I also want to say is before we go too far is that what I don't understand is, I'm not saying I'm a very good person. I don't want to say it like that.
no, you're not.
But no one contested that. It's not in contention.
I want to go somewhere. That's why, because during the Black Lives Matter, because you said it before, and some other topics.
Man, I miss Chayo. I miss Chayo.
Are you back to drink?
Welcome back.
No. I'm not back, but I'm not back, but yeah.
You remember me of Capo? Do you know what Capo means?
Couple side.
Black ferret in that.
No, I beg. I'm not just like people, please.
Alright, but to continue is that what I don't like is, and it happened to me, people attack me for me being silent. For me not showing off some certain things, like the Black Lives Matter problem.
Okay.
I think I already posted like once or twice. After some time, people came into my DM like, bro, are you not one of them? Why are you not doing anything?
Now, who is the person questioning you?
Because
White or blacks?
Blacks.
And why do they feel that? Anyway.
Because I was silent. And what I did also was, I posted some other things that didn't relate to that main topic.
Okay, that's the time that you. Okay.
Yeah, because me. You all knew, exactly.
Most
We
of us,
didn't post, right?
none of us posted because none of us were able to say
No, wait,
anything.
wait.
But I was also suffering.
No, wait.
Some of my cute girls were not posting.
See, like,
His cute girls were not posting.
but see, like,
After July comes, after that comes September,
Okay.
we shall see what comes in.
but see what happened. Or see, like, we on point. We all of us agreed that during that period we won't post
Exactly.
something contradicting. Let me say like that.
Yeah, because you
And
need
what
the
I
time.
did, I also did like that. I gave a time of respect for that topic. That's why I didn't do anything. So when I thought, okay, it's it's possible for me to post. Like, okay, for me it's okay now.
Yeah.
That's when the attacks came. It's like maybe a week after the main issue.
Actually, Black Lives still matter. So
It's still matters.
you're not late.
But-
You're not late.
But the thing that disturbs me is that I don't want to praise myself, but I do good.
Good. Yeah.
That statement, though.
But I always ask myself, who gave that person the right to come into my DM and accuse me of doing bad?
You gave the person the permission.
Huh?
Because you have to know when to switch from being a good guy and a dickhead.
Okay,
A so-called
how do you respond to
dickhead.
that person?
Me, like, see, my own thing is I don't like glorifying myself or anything. Because
How did you respond, my brother?
Sorry to come. I told the person like, how does a kind commenter, no comment. That's what I said.
It's cool. You see, it all depends on his person.
Because see, at the moment I was angry. Like, do you know what I'm doing? Because I did not place it online, doesn't mean I don't do it.
Proper.
And I'm sure I'm doing more than you. That was maybe because out of anger I thought that way. But I still feel like that.
It's
So
cool.
that's why I always feel like, who gave you the right to come and tell me like
Exactly.
I'm not doing anything?
Exactly. And that's the thing. Because people don't know what you have been doing before. Now I hate using what it's a trend now. We're all posting. Yeah. But a lot of us guys, we here know that the real work is right now. It's a good time to build proper institution. Where's the institution? What are we investing in? Do we have a list of people that
Are we now
invest
talking
in?
about Black Lives Matter?
No, still, remember, we're still talking about this philanthropy
Just
thing. It's like,
online presence, like.
how are you building your network? How are you getting Desmond a job if he needs one?
Okay, like as I am, I wish that I could delete my like you guys. That's me. I think I've mentioned it a couple times. I just wish I could delete my Instagram and never really want to go there anymore. Not because it's only negative things in there. There are also so many positive things. But I rather have a conversation like this, have a good time with guys.
Get some drinks.
Yeah, and so
Brown liquor.
but not really this social media thing. I just realized I think I'm
Try to get more time.
You guys don't understand. I'm not drinking like drinking. This is libation.
It's frustrated.
Bro, give me the nectar, please. Mango.
Where do you put it?
Are you put it on your side?
Someone took it. I was like,
No, I'm still going by what Effort told me about how to shayo properly with mango because we don't taste alcohol slightly.
As I'm saying, like the social media thing, whoever
Give it to me first.
the first person, take it. Whoever wants to be out there, good. Who doesn't want to be out there, good. But I think nobody should be attacked for maybe being themselves, because now the person that is actually accusing you doesn't really know what you are going through. The person doesn't know what you're experiencing. So why would the person believe that they have the rights to accuse you? I mean, it's crazy. But philanthropy, I actually really like seeing people happy. Even if I don't know you, just knowing that I kind of made this world a better place.
Yeah.
Just by the smallest way possible. You know? This one, I don't understand this guy. The way he's like, yeah, bad guy, yeah.
You know why he's laughing? He farted and he smelled it himself.
He has been waiting for us to react.
It was a fail.
But doing good, really not because I want to feel good about myself.
Yeah.
It is something because you know that this person will be happy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So if I find someone that thinks that way, it is so great because I know that this person is actually somewhat selfless than self-centered, because doing good is great. There is nothing wrong. Liking doing good is still very positive. But if you're actually doing good to feel good,
No, that's bad.
that means you're not doing good because you need or you want to do good, but you're doing good because you want to feel good. So you're not doing it the motive is not
The
for
motive is
people.
not pure anymore.
Yeah, to help people, but to make yourself feel a certain way about yourself.
I still believe it's okay though. If you are doing good to feel good, at the end of the day, you are still doing good.
That's actually a nice. That's a nice drug to have. My drug is to help people.
Yeah,
So like you feel good, but I feel better. It's like yeah.
but now the moment you can't, I agree. But the moment, at least because it's still positive, but the moment you can't do good to other people, how do you handle yourself? If it is based on helping people,
No, as immediately
Right?
self is involved is not good. That's my.
it is.
Everything.
If it's about you, it's not good. It's supposed to be. I'm trying to help you.
I'm trying to help you, but still.
I want to see you happy. I see that I'm fortunate enough, and that's why I'm helping.
Why
you.
is it bad?
Even
Like me, I come first.
That's true. That's fact.
And for me to be happy, some people, for them to be happy, they just have to do some shit for themselves, maybe travel out or do some things. But for me to be happy, I want to make you feel good. You are getting something out of
And let
it
me give you something.
at the end of the day.
Even
So
in
there's
the
something
even
bad
in
in
the
it.
world, even the word selfless, there's self in it.
But there is also less in it.
Yeah.
Self, but less.
Lesser of yourself.
Yeah.
That means predominantly the other person, but you're still in it as well.
Yeah, because you take.
Because you put yourself in the secondary position.
Exactly. It takes you
But
to
that's
help
what it
them.
is, though.
It takes you to
But
help
at
them.
the end of the day, you will still get what you want to get from that.
And that's what I'm saying. You're
And
not
the person
supposed
gets
to
what
get.
they want.
No, you're not supposed to get anything. You're supposed
Why?
But you receiving a reward is that you are helping somebody,
And I
and that
think-
person is appreciating you. That's what it is.
I think that's the motivation.
That's the
for next
reward.
time.
That's the reward.
Like
Because I
that's,
think
that's the
that's-
least
this-
thing they want. They're not getting anything from it, like nothing physically. They're not
Yeah.
getting anything
It's
physically from
emotion.
it.
It's
It's
emotion.
just emotion. So you can't deny them of that. You can't call that a bad thing.
Yes. I feel there's no return on investment, and I think it's kind of a motivation to yourself once you have that feeling of okay, I feel good. Does it make sense?
No. Yeah.
Well, I have a question. Like, how do you guys want to do better for other people? What's your motive and what's your aim?
Like now, me. I think since a year now, I've been giving to charity.
I'll just say now, don't donate.
Like me, not like for example, the whole like I've been seeing some charities like donate for against systematic racism. This is a whole nother topic we should have for another day. I don't believe you can like
Donate for systematic racism.
what like racism is in the mind. To tackle that thing, that's like I'm not even gonna start. But basically,
You know my
how
stance
do
on that. You know my stance on.
yeah, exactly. But that's why I'm like, I still need like either someone to inform me or do my own research and understand what does that mean.
I think
'Cause
it's
now
basically simple. I think they need the money to create an institution or something.
that's where I'm going. So
well,
maybe because I saw stuff like there's certain people.
Yeah,
that,
let's
like,
not go there. Let's not go there.
Ich vermuten nur.
Like I saw Stormzy, like he said he's giving, was it 10 million for against racism or something like that.
And who is that racist that gets the 10 million?
Storms is giving 10 mil.
Yeah.
That's big money.
Does he have 10 mil in the bank? I'm just asking. I'm not. No, I know.
Bro, that's the
Just
thing.
give 10 million bucks.
But bro, that's the thing. Everyone that is, donating, they always say the same thing. They're giving 10 million. It's like numbers where you're like, but that's your net worth.
So
Then they break it down and they say over 5 years. Like, what does that mean?
Okay, guys, let me be honest.
means 2
I don't want to
million.
go, but I'm just saying, like, you're donating into an institution. People that work in an institution, they need to
Get paid.
Paid.
Institution costs money. They have expenses, electricity bill, flyers that you're posting,
Now, who-
marketing schemes. So that money that you're already putting into that institution, 90% of it is gone to pay the people that work in there. A lot of people are definitely working there voluntarily, but only because they are volunteering doesn't really have cost to the state. So why are you investing? So why are you donating into charity? I'm not saying you shouldn't. It's better than not doing anything. At least from €1, 10 cents is still be using for a good deed. But I'd rather give it my money to this one and say I'm going to a kitchen and putting money in the orphanage.
Yeah, I see.
Because that's my money 100% will go there.
Yeah.
That's how I'm doing it. But how do you want to impact lives.
How I want to impact lives. It would be hypocrisy to start from afar.
I don't think so, but okay.
Why do I say this? Say charity begins at home. And
we're in your house.
His name is Philip.
you know,
It's already a sign.
so like no, like why I said charity begins at home is that I think if you can't do good around the people that you are, it is going to be really difficult to explain how you can do good to people you absolutely don't know. So do you get where I'm coming from?
Definitely.
I'm not saying like you can't do for people out there if you're not doing right now, but to affect the people, to affect the world, I try to start with some few people around me every now and then. Now,
Around you, like next to you.
around me and next to me, yeah.
His peers.
It's in front of me. So now the next stage is if I say I want to do good, I think I rather find people that really, I would want to see myself in a position that I pay the school fees for like one or two kids in Nigeria, like in Edo State. Why do I say Edo State? You know, not because I don't know that other people need it, but charity begins at home. You can't just go out there helping people you could, but I wouldn't just go out there helping people that have no attachment to me.
I get your point. One goes out for you.
You know?
You make total
Wait, I have to be careful because as I said, one goes out for me. You know what entered my mind? 3 goes out for original Mumu goes out. No, like
Nah, this one is genuine.
like people that are in my family's village, and I've also thought, like today I really thought of something. What was it? I saw from my hotel room where I'm having my training. From my hotel room, I'm actually having a view into like a school. So there are like 3-4 classrooms that I could see, and the things they had in there were the bare minimum. I'm not saying it's cheap. They had tables, seats. They had, I think, a beamer. I had like a blackboard.
Laptop probably, or like a computer.
Well, that's personal then, you know. But like, I was like, and these things are missing in our place. Now, if I can support in creating a place that is conducive enough for these kids to be able to get proper education, then I will be able to impart so many lives that it's now beyond giving one person money or helping or adding my money to an organization. But now I did something at the same time for like 20 kids. That if those 20 kids will have their lessons in that class, that they won't have to be bothered with, oh, rain is drizzling through the roof. Or in here, this is missing, that is missing. Those are some of the ways that I really have the desire to help and change the world. People that are in areas where maybe they have little electricity, if it's getting a couple of laptops or old desktops that people are willing to give away. I have like about 20 monitors, brother. I just need computers like desktops to add to them. I have monitors like 20. The reason I took them was for Africa. Now, I've never made an issue about it because the way I got them for free. But the reason why they gave them to me for free is as they heard the intentions I have with them. I don't use Windows. I have the latest Apple laptop. I have an iPhone. I have an iMac. I have iPad.
Oh, you're been selling on markets.
So what I'm saying is like,
You got money over there. You got
worry about me.
With 1,000 there.
You get me? Are you insulting me? In Naira, I'm a millionaire. Put some respect in it. But like really making sure that I can find a way to help young kids to know, oh, so this is how a flat screen monitor looks like. This is a computer. You don't need anybody to explain. You draw it like this, then this is the wing. No. Enter, if we can get like Wi-Fi there, get this kid's access. This is really how I wish to help right now, because this is what my money can do, or my money could do. So I'm not really thinking of something that is so difficult to attain. Because I know if I don't spend certain monies and I am able to save up for a period of time, within a year, I can make this thing happen. So if I had the opportunity to have a couple people to support me, there's a way I would show my philanthropy.
Applaud you, man.
That's what one with you.
So he actually said it all. So he said my mind. You already know. Some of you guys already know. Like at the end of the day, like the thing he explained about the computer things, about some
show some philanthropy work here as well.
some structural resources. I would like to help. I would like to my community produce part of those things. Which is why at the end of the day I'm going back home to try and help. And as I said, you try to help from home, not too far away. And in this case, our home is even really, really important. They need help. If it was from one European country now where they're having a good life like Europe or whatever, and he was saying he wants to help from home, I could still understand. But he is trying to help from Africa, which it really makes sense. So me personally, and to the viewers out there, I'm planning to move back to Africa in the future and help build the continent. Starting from the district, and then we'll move to the town, to the local government, to the state, and to the country, and then we go through the continent. So help me God. So Prince O.
As I said before, I don't donate, especially for institutions, because I don't feel like my money goes where it's supposed to go to.
It doesn't.
Yeah. So my own is, I personally feel I have to help the people direct. And not even in terms of money, because that is what I don't like at all. Giving someone money to do certain things. There's some moments you need to give money, but I don't really feel that. And I feel like investing in people that could help others progress. So, for example, like Efo said before, like with his monitors, if I notice something, I prefer helping you than sending someone money in Africa, because I feel like if I help you, it helps more than giving someone.
That's
money.
also philanthropic work. It is.
That's it.
Lovely.
So back to you.
For me, at the end, I'll make it very quick. What's very important to me is to be able to have a network where I'm able to give people opportunities to work. Very, very important to me.
Okay.
Anything, like if one of you guys will be needing anything, I can let me do something, or I have a cousin, niece, or my kids that want to do something. I'm like, don't worry, I got you.
That's the
I
main.
got you.
Personally,
That's for me,
that's the main.
That's the main thing. Because that's so vital, important to me. And anything afterwards will come. Because I know personally, obviously, I will also in the future, I also like to mentor people, but I have to be honest with myself. My time will also be limited. So if I can make sure that at least you can get a decent job, and then only a few people might be able to properly mentor, that's not enough. But I want everybody to have a fucking job, because that alleviates stress. And now you are explaining and complaining on a higher level. That's what I want you. I want you to be complaining like, I don't know where I should travel this year. That's what I want. That's very important to me. But also what was important for us as a podcast group is to do philanthropy work. Whenever one of us goes home, that we prepare, donate money together, we prepare certain things that we want to give directly to maybe orphanages or like all kinds of institutions where they support like young girls, young boys, buy toys, buy certain things. Well, that's very, very important for me that we do this collectively as a podcast as well. And we definitely document it. We have to do documentary.
We have to document it, yeah.
But not because we want the gratification, because we're doing it on our own itself, but because we want to promote, to start slowly but surely invest home. Because one way we can also do philanthropic work is, that's one guy told me, he said like, what we could do actually from here now is every 2 years, we just decide on an African country we want to visit and we go there as a full force. Let's say 10 people, that would also constantly, and while we're going there, Snapchatting, Instagramming, so because that will constantly promote the country itself.
Yeah.
Easiest, we all like to travel a bit. Easiest thing, let's say we like 2 years time, we're traveling to, I don't know, Cameroon, Uganda,
Guinea.
and we're constantly saying like, this is what Africa looks like. We'll be like, what? That's also philanthropic work, because now we're investing in the country, we are having fun, easiest job.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Thank you guys.
So thank you guys.
Boom.
Apologies.
On point. On point.